everyone, it's Jen. Thank you so much for watching my channel and watching this video. Today I'm going to show you how I get this like beachy, wavy, easy look. It's pretty simple. You just need the right tools and products and a little bit of practice, because I have to admit it does take practice. I've been trying to get the perfect beach wave for years, and I really think that I figured it out. I'm actually like super happy with this. There's a few products I used before like I did this look, so I want to show you what those are. All right, so I have fine hair, so I like to use this Rusk Thick body and texture amplifier. This is something that I find really helps just give my hair a little more texture, and I just use this when my hair is wet and then I blow dry it. But before you blow dry it, you also, Hera, that's gross. I also use a mousse, and this one is by Davines, which I'm probably saying that wrong, like I do most brands. This is their volume boosting mousse. It smells really, really good. It smells like, I don't know what it smells like, but it smells good. Anyways, I use this on my roots and kind of like here, roots like everywhere, and then I get a little bit more volume. Then I dry my hair, and because my hair is fine, it gets like oily kind of easily. So I like to have some extra texture before I actually curl my hair, and I like to use a little dry shampoo. I use this one by Moroccan Oil, and it is for dark tones so that it's, you know, whatever matches. And it's just a dry shampoo, and there's no dull residue, which I guess is true. Anyway, so this is what I use. So if you want to see how I get this beachy wave look, just keep on watching. So this is my hair after I got out of the shower and blow dried it, and I need some things to do to it. So anyways, here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need these little clips. Use whichever ones work best for you, and a brush, of course, and then also a 1.25 inch curling iron and a flat iron. So the first thing I do is kind of divide my hair in half, and I want to straighten it. Now, I only want to straighten the ends. I don't want to straighten the whole thing because I don't want that to affect the wave when I go back with the curling iron. So I just kind of go through my hair and straighten the ends. Obviously, I'm going a little bit further up there, but just kind of the ends, you just are trying to make everything smooth, and I just find that it's easier when you split your hair like half up and half down. So just make sure to get every part of your hair, especially the front and the back, obviously all of it. You just want those ends to be perfectly straight, because that's going to help you with that beachy wave look once you get the curling iron on it. So I'm going to use my 1.25 inch curling iron, and mine is by Hot Tools. I really like it. It's weighted, like it's a little bit heavier than some other ones, but I think that it gives me a lot of control. So what I want to do is, or what I do is split my hair into 3 different sections. So I have the top half, and then the middle section, and then the bottom half. This just makes it easier for me to kind of make sure I have curled all sections of my hair. I start with the back of my hair here. You'll see I'm curling this outwards, and be careful not to burn yourself. I find that I burn myself mostly when I'm curling this part of my hair. You'll notice that I don't hold it down very long. I don't hold the curl that long. It's because I'm looking for a wave, and the longer you hold it, the tighter the curl, and I don't really want a tight curl. Speaking of the temperature on your curling iron, don't crank it up all the way if you have thin hair, because again, it's going to make it too curly. So you'll see I'm just curling away from my face, and I prefer to do that for the front sections of my hair, and actually the bottom, it doesn't really matter as much. It's when you get to like the middle and the top sections when you want to start, you know, maybe alternating your curls one way or the other. So I'm just going to finish curling the bottom of my hair here. So I'm going to continue to curl the middle section of my hair, and you'll notice I like to use these clips because I can't seem to find my hair when they're not in these clips. So I'm going to go ahead again and I'm going to go ahead and curl this back so it's away from my face. And again, I'm not holding it too long. Some of them I hold a little bit longer, some not, I try and get 1-inch sections, sometimes 1.5 or 2 inches, kind of just depends on the section that I grow. But you also want to make sure that you're brushing each section, because the last thing you want are knots and then you try to curl it and now you have this whole tangled mess. So yeah, that's why you'll see me like brushing my hair a ton. So I'll just go ahead and finish this middle section of my hair. All right, it's time for the top section of my hair. This is where I get a little bit more particular, especially the ones framing my face, because these are the ones that are going to be the most noticeable. So what I like to do is pull out the front first so that I can really focus on them, obviously brush it out, and then figure out the perfect way to curl this. Now, I curl this away from my face, and I try and make sure that the curl kind of starts or ends, I'm not sure which one it is, so that it's kind of like right by my eye there that you'll see. And then I'll do the same thing on the other side, and it just takes a little bit of coordination and a little bit of practice. But again, make sure you're just curling away from your face. Can't stress that enough, because if it's curling towards your face, it just looks weird. Don't forget to not hold it on too long. If it is a little bit too curly, I just like to kind of pull that curl and then it'll straighten it out. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rest of my hair here. Once you are on the top section, it helps to alternate the curls, like away from your face, towards your face. I kind of do whatever I'm in the mood for. I find that if you curl them all the same way, they kind of loop into one curl. So I like to alternate at least 1 or 2 pieces on each side, and I find that that is just enough to give me the look that I'm looking for. So now that I'm done curling all of my hair, I want to make sure to let it cool before I start shaking it all out. It's important to let it cool because then the waves hold. So I'm just going to wait here for about 30 seconds or so until it cools. Once it does, you want to make sure to kind of like shake it out. I'm kind of pulling the curls apart, kind of roughing it up at my roots there, and now it's time to apply the Batiste powder. This stuff, you guys, is amazing. It's really sticky and a little bit goes a long way. So just make sure to kind of use a little bit and then add more later, because I'm telling you, if you add too much, you've completely ruined the whole look and you can barely move your hair and it just doesn't feel good and it doesn't look good. It's kind of hard for me to see in the viewfinder here, but I applied just enough and then I kind of style it to be the way I want it to be styled, and yep, just keep playing around with it. And what this Batiste stuff does is it holds your style all day, and that's what I really love about it. So that's it. It's actually pretty easy once you practice a little bit. Make sure you have the right size curling iron, because this is crucial. This is a 1.25, which I know I mentioned before, but just again, you need this. And for me, because my ends are not straight, I always, I need the flat iron. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel and share my channel with your friends. I hope you have an amazing day and I will see you next time. Bye.